Morning, guys. Is anybody here? If you're here, just put something in the chat, say hello. I'm going to work on getting the camera set up. Good morning. I can tell two people are here, but I can't see who it is. If you guys can just say hi in the chat so I can see who you are. If you can't figure out the chat, no worries. We'll give it just a couple more minutes since it's not quite 9, just to allow people to get here. Good morning, everybody. So it looks like some more people have joined us. Now that it's 9. If you get a chance, just put something in the chat, say hello, good morning, so I can tell who it is who's here. I can't tell who's here, but I see that more people have entered. And then we'll go ahead and get started in just a minute. So for those of you tuning in, I'm here in Fernandina Beach, Florida, and we're set to have a gale warning. So when I woke up, there was no wind today, but I canceled class that I normally do on the beach because it was supposed to be so windy. Okay, yay. I saw somebody, hello, good morning, in the chat. But there was a gale warning and there was no wind when I woke up, but I'm just seeing the wind is starting as forecasted. So that's why we didn't do it at the beach today, just so we don't get sandblasted. But we'll go ahead and get started. So for those of you who don't know what Qigong is or how to say it, it's called Qigong. And Qi in traditional Chinese medicine and Chinese just means energy, and Gong means work. So today we're going to focus on doing energy work. So traditional Chinese medicine believes if you have some sort of a blockage of your energy in your system and your body, then that can manifest itself into disease or illness. So the goal with this is that we're going to keep all our energy channels clear, no blockages, just so ailments don't manifest in your body. So that's kind of the goal of Qigong. If you've done yoga or another sort of energy work or exercise, it's not going to be as heavy on motion. I just got a text from somebody. Hi, I see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for texting me. But so the goal is we're going to keep our energy clear with the work today. So it's not going to be as intense as yoga with the moves. But you should feel something in your head, in your bodies, just as we get that Qi going. So there are not a lot of rules with Qigong. The first is just to let go of any worries that you have. We all have worries. That's natural. We're humans. But let those go as we come into class today. Just let's not bring those with us. There's nothing we can do while we're here together the next 50 minutes. So just let that go. And then try and let go of any thoughts that enter your mind. It's natural for thoughts to come in as we're doing our practice today. But if you can, just come back to your breath. That's a good way to ground yourself and try and let go of those thoughts if you're thinking about what you have to do after this class or your to-do list. Just let that go and come back to your breath. And have fun. That's another main thing. We're going to do some new moves today. So just have fun doing them and know it's more about how you feel and not how you look doing the moves. So just let it flow, let it go as we're doing the moves. And don't worry about being perfect with the moves. And just follow your breath. Different people go at different paces. So when we're doing the flows, I'll try and cue on breath and just use that to guide your motion. In today's class, it's going to focus a lot of moves on healing your thyroid. And just my personal story, I had a golf ball sized tumor on my thyroid when I was in high school. And so I had half my thyroid removed. And over time, it hasn't been producing the levels of hormones that it should. So I've gone up a little bit on medication. And this past fall, they tested my levels. And the doctor was saying I was going to need to double my dose on the medication. And I said, before you do that, before I go up that much on the levothyroxine, just can I try something at home for 3 months? And so I made it a commitment to do Qigong every day with some moves focused on my thyroid. And I went back in this winter and had it tested, and my levels had improved. So I didn't have to increase that dose. So I was pretty happy. And also on Also on that, I have some nodules on the other side of my thyroid that's left. And I just had those, I did an ultrasound and had those nodules measured, and they've actually shrunk. So I truly believe in the power of Qigong. It's not a replacement for modern medicine. You know, we need modern medicine. And especially if I get in a car accident, get hurt, and have to go to the hospital, Qigong's not going to solve those problems. So there's a place for both, but I definitely think Qigong can help. So I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get started. But before we get started, you know, thyroid was kind of one of my things with Qigong. But today, just come up with an intention of why you're here, why you came to class today. If you want to improve a certain ailment, or just relax, or try something new, whatever that intention was of why you're coming to class today, let's turn that into an affirmation. So an affirmation for class. So if you're wanting to be healthier by coming to class today, let's turn that into the affirmation, I am healthy. Or if you want to be more relaxed, let's turn that into, I am relaxed. So with your breath today, you're going to breathe in, I am, and then as you exhale, whatever that affirmation is, let that go. So we'll get started with class today. You can just join me. So we're just going to get started with some gentle movement. Just walking in place. Coming and being present. Just taking in the sights around you. I'm looking at the beautiful pond behind our house. The beautiful trees and the sun. Just feeling your feet on the ground. Taking time to arrive. I'm thankful we have this time together, this practice. So you can come to a stop here. Just bring your arms down by your side or in front of you, wherever they're comfortable. If you're in your house or a safe space today, you can close your eyes. And just find your breath. Find your inhale and your exhale. Coming back to that intention. We're going to do a deep breath in here, in through your nose, filling up, and then a big exhale out. We'll do two more. So an inhale in, exhale out, just relaxing your body, letting go of the stress, letting go of the tension. We'll do one more, a big inhale in, and a big exhale out. So just take time to relax here. Let your body feel heavy. Let gravity pull it down to the earth. Finding your natural breath here, in through your nose, out through your mouth if you need to let go of some more. So breathing in, breathing out. We're just going to notice here where your body's holding any tension. Just let that go. Let it melt down to the earth. And however you're standing here, just see if you can get your body just a little bit more comfortable with some gentle movement. Then we're going to do a deeper inventory of our body, just seeing if we're holding any tension here. So starting in our heads, just relaxing our head, letting it open up. Let your eyes relax. They should be closed here, but they shouldn't have to be looking at anything, processing anything. Just let them be heavy. Let your face relax. Let your jaw relax. Let it hang down. It doesn't have to do any work. You put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Let your head just float off your spine. Let your neck relax. Let your shoulders relax and be heavy. Let your shoulder blades relax. Just pull them down to the earth. Let your arms relax. Feel like your hands have big weights on them. Just pulling them down to the earth. Let your chest relax. Let your belly expand here. Let it hang out. We spend all day pulling our bellies in. Just let it be free here. Nobody's watching you. Nobody's seeing you. Let your spine relax, each vertebra. Just stand tall. Let your hips relax. Let your thighs relax. Let your knees be heavy. Your calves and shins. Just pull them down to the earth. And then your feet, just let them spread. We're free from shoes right now. Just let them be free. So do another inhale here. Bringing in the fresh air. Just exhale out. Find your breath here. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Picture purple healing light coming into your body here. Kind of a warm lavender, a warm glow to it. Here I'm picturing that light coming into my thyroid. If there's a different area of your body that needs that light, just picture that light coming into that area of your body. So as you inhale in, you're going to bring that light in. And as you exhale out, that light's going to start expanding from that point in your body out. So bringing that in with your inhale, exhaling, expanding that light out. So it should grow up into your head, down into your torso, out into your arms, down your abdomen, down your legs, down to your feet, down to your fingers, so every cell in your body should eventually be filled with this beautiful purple light. Kind of like a Tetris game, fill up those last cells with just a couple more breaths. Eventually, after every cell is full, this beautiful purple light is going to start pushing out from your body. Beautiful purple aura as we start our class today. So you can open your eyes, coming back to your body. We'll get started with just some gentle movement. So we're just going to move your torso from side to side, just gently waking your spine up. Your arms are just along for the ride. You're bringing that relaxation that we started our practice with, bringing that into our movement today. So twisting your torso, you can twist a little bit more. Gently knocking on the back of your spine or your back of your back with your fists. This one's called knocking on the door of life. Just knocking on those kidneys behind your back. If you need a little bit more movement, you can look behind your shoulders or over your shoulders. Or you can look straight ahead and just turn your torso. Whatever your body's needing today. If you have shoulder tension, feel free, you can just kind of knock up on your shoulders too. Just waking your body up. And then we'll just gently come to a stop. We're going to do some chest breathing here. So first, you're going to open your arms up, shine your heart forward. For me, I'm shining my thyroid forward. Just letting that purple light be cultivated. Let it shine out. And then we're going to round over, bringing our arms down, tucking our tailbone, rounding over, stretching our spine. This is spinal cord breathing. We'll open up, inhaling, and exhaling, rounding over. So follow your breath here, just opening and closing, letting that purple light shine out. So we'll do 2 more here, and then you can just let your arms hang. Good, so just relaxing down. We're going to do some gentle silk breathing just to open our joints up. So you can bring your hands in front of you, your wrists, and we're just going to pull them around. Just envisioning that there's silk in our wrist joint here, just lubricating that. We can switch directions. Elbows, just making circles here. If you have elbow issues, you can put one hand on your elbow, just building some warmth into it. Switch directions. Going to the other elbow. Switching directions. Do some shoulder circles. My shoulders are always tense. This feels so good. Switching directions. And we'll do some hip circles. Hearing lots of crackling as I do this. Switch directions. And then our knees, we can just bring them together, make some gentle circles. Switching directions. Good. And then we can come down to our ankles, work on our balance a little bit. So we can bring one foot up and just make circles with that ankle. Switch directions. Other foot. Switching directions. Good. Then we're just going to get off our old energy, get the old energy out of our bodies with dredging the channels. So you can bring your hands in front of you and just picture these as scoops. And so dredging the channels, we're just going to use these scoops kind of like you're scraping leaves out of a gutter, getting rid of the old so we can make room for the new. So we're going to use our scoops here. We're going to come down to our ankles. And we're gently going to scoop up the inside of our legs, envisioning we're getting that energy out, the old energy, crossing at our abdomen, coming up the inside of our arms, come up on our toes, and with a big exhale, we're going to let it go. Then we're going to do the outside channels. So we're going to start on the outside of our arms, scooping up the outside, up our necks, over our heads, down our neck, down our ribs, down the outside, scooping up on our toes, letting it go. We'll start again on the inside. We'll do it 2 more times. So just wiping up anything you want to let go of here, just envisioning putting that into your scoops, up on your toes, the outside. Anything in your body you need to release, get out, just put that into your scoops. Do it 1 more time. So up the inside. The outside. Good. So then we're just going to do that last move 3 times. Anything else you need to let go of, let it go here. Up. So then we're just going to move our lymph a little bit, move our energy a little bit more with some gentle shaking. So envision the shake coming from your toes and your feet, up through the ground, up through your body. Everything shake, move that lymph, smile. Nobody can see you right now. Looking all goofy, having fun. If there's any tension, just really shake right there. And we'll come to a stop. You might feel a little bit of warmth or a little bit of a tingle, and that's just the chi, the energy working in your body. And then we'll just focus on our hands a little bit. So really shake your hands here. Spend so much time on our computers and our phones. Just let that go. Good. We'll come to a stop. But you can feel that energy in your hands too. So if you need to take any movement here, we're going to get ready to go into our standing meditation. So feel free to get that movement out because we're going to be standing still for about 3 minutes today. And since we're not at the beach and we're not in the studio class, don't have music going, it's going to seem a little bit longer today. So as we're in the meditation, just remember, come back to your intention, come back to your breath. Try not to let thoughts enter your head as we're doing this. Just stay present with the moment and thankful we have this time together. So for the standing meditation, it's going to start the same way for the different poses we can do. You're going to keep your feet about hip width distance apart. You're going to keep your knees soft. You're going to tuck your tailbone. You're going to lengthen your spine. Lift your crown, but keep your head neutral. So imagine you could put a book on your head here and it would balance here. Then for your arms, you have a couple different positions you can do today. For Wuji, you can keep your hands just out and your fingers open, just staying gentle and staying relaxed. Or if you wanted to embrace the tree, just envision that you're hugging a tree in front of you. So keeping your palms and fingers open here, your elbows a little relaxed. That's embrace the tree. Or if you want to try the bear posture, imagine that you're holding a big beach ball just behind the lower end of your spine here. So this one is really good for the thyroid. This is one of the ones I did in my routine. Just envision shining your thyroid or whatever body part needs energy out here. So you can do that as well. And you can switch between them. If you want to try a different one today and it gets too much, you can come back to something else. So whatever pose your body is telling you to do today or you're feeling, let's enter that. Like I said, we're going to be in it for about 3 minutes today. So just relax, ground yourself through your feet. Envision roots coming from your feet, pulling you down. Let it go. And I'm going to stop talking as we enter our meditation. If your eyes are closed, you can open your eyes back up. You can release your pose. Gently come back to your body. So with that move, with the standing meditation, we were cultivating Qi. So now we're going to take time to do some flows just to get that energy to flow in our body. So the first one, we're going to get started with the Tai Chi opening. So you're just going to raise your hands up and down. Up and down. I'm going to add breath here. You can inhale up and exhale down. For all these moves here, if you can inhale and exhale out through your nose, that's preferable. But if you need to use your mouth for your exhale, that's fine too. Your body, your practice. Here, and then you can just bring your hands down by your side. Staying relaxed here. Just envisioning your head filled with helium and light off your spine. And then your feet really grounded to the earth with roots pulling you down. Inhale. Exhale through your body. Hands in front of you, just down in front of your abdomen, or your dantian, your energy center. Take a minute here just to see if you can feel the energy in between your hands. So you might feel a little heaviness or a tingling sensation. If you can't feel anything, that's fine too. Just envision that you have a ball of purple light in front of you that you're just working to compress and make a little bit brighter with those compressions. So then we'll bring your hands to the side, and then we're just going to raise your arms up, bring them back down. Just a real gentle move. It doesn't have to be high like this over your shoulders. Just coming up just under your shoulders, coming down. This one's called compressing the pearl. So just envision that you're compressing that ball of purple light. You can inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. So we'll do 3 more here. And then you can just hold that ball of purple light in front of you. So breathing with your ball here. That intention of why you came to class and that affirmation into the ball. I'm just going to take the ball, raise it up through our head, put it on our head, bring it down through our body. The next move we're going to do is called the fountain. So for this, you're going to bring your hands up, out, drawing a heart, kind of gently leaning over a little bit. Bring your hands up, drawing a heart, real gentle. Up, out, and down. You can add your breath here. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you come down. And here, for my thyroid, this is what I did. And just envision that you're bringing that light up into your thyroid, that healing energy, and then letting it spread out. So we'll do 3 more here. And then you can just let your hands come down by your side and let your arms relax. Finding your breath again. Back to that intention, why you're here. So thankful you're here. Just going to pull the energy up. Exhaling, releasing it down through our body. Next, we're going to do a mortal pushes the stone. Again, this is one I did for my thyroid. So here, you're going to bring your hands up. And with one hand, you're going to push out. And the other, you're going to pull back. And you'll just keep switching sides. Just envisioning pushing out that old energy out of my thyroid, bringing in that new, beautiful light, that beautiful energy, the healing energy. So you can adjust this. There's a different place in your body that needs the energy. Just envision you're pulling that energy in there. So you pull your hand in. So do one more on each side. And then you just can come back and bring your hands down for standing. And we're just going to gather up, tail down. Then for this, we're going to do butterfly hands. So you can bring your hands out in front of you. My hands aren't touching here. There's a little bit of space in between them. But we're going to overlap our thumbs here. And then just put your hands wherever it needs that, your body needs that healing energy. And here, envision breathing through your hands. And we're just going to gently slap our butterfly wings. Just envisioning healing in that area of your body that needs it. Good. Just a few more inhales and exhales here. It's down. And just take some time to ground. So here, smooth as gentle. We're just going to bring that energy up. Exhale, push it down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Here, just envision as we do this, as you come up, your head's getting lighter and lighter. As you push down, your feet are getting heavier and heavier. It's like they have weights on your feet. Head is filled with helium. Your own pace. And go slow as possible. Slow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Your hands like cups. From your dantian, as we just take time to center our energy. So with one hand, you're going to gather out with your cup, bring it up, down through the center of your body. And then when this hand meets the cup, we're just going to switch. Just keep doing that. Imagining you're drawing a purple line down the center of your body. And when this hand comes down, let's just stop it in front of our hearts. This is the Taoist prayer position. So just taking a minute here to be thankful for all the blessings we have in our lives. Little things, the big things, so much. So just taking a minute here. Hand down, switch hands. Stopping this on our hearts. Here, just smiling and taking time to think of all the things in our lives that bring us joy, happiness, make our hearts happy. Just being appreciative of those things. Hand down. And then here, we're going to keep our hands on our abdomen, our dantian, and bring our feet really close together for bamboo in the wind. I see the wind outside. We have lots of wind, so it shouldn't be too hard to blow today in the wind. But you're going to close your eyes. Just envision we have that wind on the inside of us today, inside of our houses or wherever you're doing this practice. Just let that wind blow you. Right, rock you forwards, backwards, side to side. Let it blow you wherever that wind needs to take you. This is just helping get that energy in our body wherever it needs to go to do the work. We'll let that breeze come to a stop. You can open your eyes, step your feet back out, and then just circle your dantian, seeing if you feel any warmth. This will just help us seal the energy in our bodies. And just like we started our practice with breath, we're going to end with breath. So here we're going to do a sizzle breath. So as you exhale, you're going to make a sizzle noise with your breath. Just letting that energy out. So we're going to inhale up. Let exhale out until every last ounce of air is out of your body. Do it again. Sizzling it out. One last time. Inhaling up, gathering the energy, sizzling it out, and down through our body. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I know it's a Saturday morning, you have lots of things you could be doing, but I appreciate you spending your morning with me. It would really help me if you could like my channel or share my channel or leave me a comment about what you thought of this video. That all helps me. But if you subscribe to my channel, every time I release a new video, you'll get an alert so you can see those moves or the different classes I want to do. Or if you have a certain ailment you're struggling with, just shoot me a message or go to my Facebook, Chi by the Sea, Amelia Island, or Instagram, send me a message, and I'd be happy to develop a class video for that. And if you're here in Amelia Island, I teach beach classes in front of Elizabeth Point Lodge on Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Tuesdays at 7:30 a.m., as well as at community yoga on Amelia Island and in-studio class at 5:45 on Tuesday nights. So if you're here, you're ever visiting, I hope you can join me in class. But thanks again for coming today, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.